Okay, let's take a look around this. It's either 1984 or 1985 Ford Transit Mark II long wheelbase high top camper. Currently French registered. Previous owner, from whom we took it in part exchange, had it for a few years. Tells me, well, assures me it's never been welded and that it's spent most of its life in the south of France. So yes, it is French registered. We can assist with having it UK registered if you want. Importantly, it's left-hand drive, and it runs the 2-litre Ford Pinto engine with a 4-speed manual gearbox, Pinto petrol engine. Seems to be very, very original from what I can see of it. I'm not really up on camper equipment and camper law, so I won't go through everything it's got. You can probably, if you're into campers, you can probably see what it has, but clearly it's got an awning that comes out of the right-hand side. It's got a right-hand sliding door on it. Twin doors at the back. It looks like it's got cycle racks on the rear doors. But I'm a bit out of my comfort zone with this one. We've just carried out a complete ignition service and new exhaust on it, so it starts and drives really well. And as I say, it seems to be very, very original indeed. Finished in ivory white or ivory beige. Go in there. So it's got a cooker and a fridge. Anyway, let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. We'll go inside it as well. Starting from our usual place in the right hand front corner, all looks to be rather nice around there, and say, you know, original paintwork, apart from I think it's probably got a little bit of filler around here. As you can see, there's a slight sort of filler indentation. I think it's had a tiny bit of paintwork around the arch, both front and back. But that's pretty much all I can find on it that differs from original. Obviously the paintwork is, you know, well over 30 years old now, so there are lots of marks and bits of grubbiness and stuff here and there. We have tried to clean the high top off, but without success. Probably needs a really heavy jet wash actually. Looking down the near side, actually looks clean and straight down there. Near side front wing and scuttle all look to be okay. Near side front, well, is it the near side? I suppose it is if we're in the UK. Left hand front door all looks to be up together. The only thing that lets it down a little bit is the front seats. They're obviously sort of, they're captain's chairs, although this one can't rotate because it's got the thing behind it, but the other one does rotate. But it's, you know, they're in pretty poor condition in terms of the velour is all split. In fact, even the cover that's been put on this one is split as well. So, dash is all nice, but the passenger one isn't quite so bad. There's a couple of minor splits in it, but the driver's one is clearly quite not in the best of condition, shall we say. Headlining is all quite good in the front. It's got an aftermarket stereo over there, and the aerial mount has been snapped off there, so I haven't tested to see if that works. Well, it won't do with the aerial like that, but the CD player may still work. But I haven't tested it, I'm afraid. It's showing 46,000 kilometres. I doubt that's correct. It's probably 146 at least. Door card is all there. The door itself looks to be in reasonably good order. Inside the footwell there looks pretty good. Now, one thing that has happened here, it looks like someone has masticed all the way along the guttering, all the way along it. I don't know if the high top has leaked or something in the past, or they were trying to stop the high top from leaking, but it is fully masticed all the way along the gutter on both sides. Got some bubbling up on the panel here, there, and some bubbling under the paint along there. The near side rear wing panel all look to be in reasonably good shape. Around the tail end, a bit of rusting bubbling up on the edge of the left-hand rear door there, but no more than that. Door card is there. Let's get in. I'm 6'6" tall, it might not quite fit me, but let's see if I can stand up in this front bit. Actually I can, just about. Even got some washing up liquid with it in the sink, and a cooker and a fridge. The rear seat cushions, or the rear bed cushions, whatever you like to call them, seem to be in good order. Doesn't smell damp inside either. Oh, let's try and get out. Yeah, not quite my cup of tea. Rear door all looks up together, and again down the off side, or down the right hand side, it all looks nice and original. Slight dent just there in the sliding door, which will show you the aperture for it, because they can presumably rust a bit. That's the cooker. We'll close this. Yeah, slight dent in the door just there. That's with the door closed. Obviously some rust spots just coming up where the paint's come away. Here and there. Let's open up this door. That's all its Ford plate on it. Yeah, let's say this seat isn't as bad, although if you take this cover off there are a couple of minor tears in it I think, but certainly nowhere near as bad as the driver's seat. Yeah, there's a little tear just there, just underneath the... That's actually not, compared to the driver's seat, it's actually not too bad. It is a proper captain's chair that does rotate if needs be, with armrests and everything. So there we have it, really. Interesting. And it waddles along the road quite happily, especially now we've done all the engine work on it. My name is Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk, for any further information. End.